everyone, I'm Lucine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my beautiful model Candice, and today we created a beautiful fall smoky eye using some cranberry colors, some purples, and a really beautiful deep purple lip, which she had never done before. What do you think, Candice?
It's new to me, and I'm not leaving the house without it, so look what you started.
So if you guys like this and you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime her eyes using this Graf Dobien High Def Glamour Cream. This one is in the color Golden Sunset. This one's a Morphe E22 brush. Then I'm going to lightly set it with a powder that's close to her skin tone. I'm then going to warm up her crease using this Inglot shadow in the number 335. I'm using the Sephora Pro Blending Brush, number 27. I'm basically swirling back and forth using windshield wiper motions. I'm going to further warm up and deepen the crease with this Inglot 299. It's like a warm, brown color, and this one I'm using the Morphe 514 brush. I'm staying just below the first color. So we're going to do this smoky eye, and Candice isn't really comfortable wearing smoky eye, and so we figured
let's try it out.
That's what we're going to do.
You know, because I don't really do this kind of a thing. It's my first time really doing a good smoky eye, especially for like a party or something like that. I usually just do a lash and like a nude lip gloss, so I'm excited to see what this looks like.
You're going to love this. I mean, like a cranberry.
Cranberry.
Would you ever
The only thing with cranberry is I drink it. That's
you drink it. This one's the number 301, again, Inglot. I'm loving these fall warm colors. I'm using that same brush, but I'm going a little bit further in, closer to just where her crease is. So I'm going back with a clean brush just to kind of blend those colors together, blend it out. So I'm going to do something that I don't know where I saw this, but someone had used these color lip, you know, the stains as a shadow primer, and I think that it was such a cool idea because it's smart, it dries, and you just need to blend it quick. So I'm going to put some behind the back of my hand. I'm going to use this as the base.
Tricks, baby.
Yes.
It's all tricks.
I'm going to use this Bedellium Tools. It's just a synthetic brush. Tap that on her lid. Just have to be quick to blend it. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have you look up and do the same for the bottom. I'm blending the bottom with the BH Cosmetics Pro Brush number 8. It's like a smaller, more dense dome brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this color Cinnamon Wine by Senna Cosmetics. I'm going to go in just at the lid, at the lash part of her lid, with a slightly darker color and just blend that into the first color. And I'm using just patting motions. I'm tapping that color in. So I'm going to go in the corners with a black shadow using that same brush just to lightly dust off just at the lash line. And that's just to give it a little bit more intensity and depth. And I'm trying to stay in that outer corner V shape of her eyes and slightly blending out. I'm going to go in back in with that $2.99 color using a Smashbox definer brush. I'm just going to go in and set that, that primer that we put in earlier, and just blend it out. Then I'm going to go in back again with the 298 color, which is slightly darker. I'm going to go just a little closer to the lash line. Then I'm going to go even closer with a Monda. This one's a 210 brush. It's another flat brush, except this is smaller. And I'm going to go right at the root and wiggle this color in. So using an angled liner brush, I'm going to go line the inside of her eyes, the waterline, using a black gel liner. So since she has on, not just for that, I would normally do that anyway, but especially because she has lash extensions, I'm not gonna put on like a gel liner. I'm using an angled liner brush. This one's by MAC Cosmetics. And as I come to the end, I like to just blend it out. This black shadow is actually, the pigment's amazing. It's by Elcie Cosmetics. Okay, now that we're done with the eyes, we're gonna jump into the face. So I'm gonna clean up all that fallout and we'll start with the face. I'm gonna be applying a moisturizing, hydrating primer onto her skin. I like to take that hydrating primer just under her eyes as well, because I like for the under eyes to be really hydrated. And what better way to do a primer so that your concealer doesn't move and it's also hydrating. I'm going to actually mix 2 Armani colors. She has a lot of olive in her skin, so I'm also going to add some olive, custom cover drops. They're basically all pigment. And then I'm gonna also go in around the perimeters of her face. I like using foundation that way as opposed to, I like to use the same medium, because that way you're not adding too much layer upon layer. But we will go back and highlight and contour her with powder as well. Using that same dark color, I'm using this Luxie brush number 182 to give her nose some dimension. So what I'm doing now is just kind of stippling that color, that darker color into, instead of like rubbing it all over the place and removing what I've already done. So what I'm gonna do now is take the same brush. It's like a angled brush that's synthetic. And instead of applying like a ton of color, I'm just taking it from here and then just giving her a little bit of a definition. Turn towards me a little bit.
We're getting rid of the double chin is what she's trying to say.
I'm gonna go back with just a clean, this is the blurring foundation brush, and just kind of blend everything together. I'm going to be using this double wear concealer. I'm going to mix them both in 2W and 3W. Putting that lightest one where it's the most hollow.
I did not know that there was levels to the contour. I thought it was just the light goes where the light and the dark goes where the dark. But there's levels to the lightness.
It depends on, and
wow,
who's doing them, who's doing it. We all do
different things.
Things in different ways. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, and I like to wait for it to settle a little bit, so which it did. So I'm pinching my beauty blender and I'm just softening that line. I'm gonna go in with just a clean brush now and just soften those lines. I go in with this BH Cosmetics number 16 fan brush and this Elcie Cosmetics dark contour color, and just chisel out her cheekbones. I'm also gonna go back under her jawline, use that same contour color. Going with another BH Cosmetics brush. And lightly just... So I'm going to go in now and like tie in the look using like a powder that's the shade of her own color, and this one's the color Tan and by Mally Cosmetics. But I'm gonna go in areas that I don't have any highlight or any contour, and first set that, and then I'm gonna go and marry everything together. So I'm going back in with that contour color and just give her more dimension. I'm gonna comb out the brows, any product that's in there. So we're gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics brow. It's a brow gel in brunette, and also their brush in the Studio Pro number 13. I'm gonna highlight her brow bone using this Senna Cosmetics highlighter in Divine Shine. I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush, number 8. I'm gonna bring that highlight into the inner corners of her eyes. I'm using a Luxie 131 brush. We're not gonna use mascara on her since she has lash extensions. I'm just gonna brush through. I'm gonna put some water on this spoolie and just brush through her lashes, since she has lash extensions and we don't want to ruin them, but they look beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do mascara underneath on her actual lashes. All right, so I'm gonna be using this Smashbox Lash and Brow Lifter to coat the bottom of lashes. I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Forever pigment. It looks super orange, but I'm gonna use that as her look at.
It looks like Halloween.
It does.
It's okay because we're in fall, right?
Exactly.
So
I'm gonna put a little bit behind and on my brush. You guys are gonna see how pretty this color is gonna be.
Oh my gosh, wish me luck.
And what I like about this is buildable, and it just literally looks like it's coming. The color is coming from within. It's not sitting on top of your skin. Really pretty, really pretty. So for her highlight, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion. I don't know what color this is again, but I think this is probably their only highlighter. And I'm using this Hakuhodo brush just to give her a little bit of a glow. Can you guys see that highlight?
Is it beaming?
Esther?
Is it blinding you?
Kind of add more.
I love my highlight to like blind people.
Do you?
Just for no reason. And they're like, oh, you're glowing. I'm like, oh, I'm just so happy to be here.
A little bit at the bridge of your nose, just lightly, and just at the tip. We're gonna be doing a dark lip for the fall. Okay, so I'm gonna first use a lip pencil. This one's from MAC Cosmetics. This one's in the color Currant. Oh my god, this color is so pretty on you. I'm loving it.
I can't believe you're giving me anything other than nude. Not used to this, you guys.
Looks so good. You rocking it, girl.
Oh.
So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as we enjoyed creating it. I hope you learned some tips and tricks. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. See you guys next time.
Thank you so much. I love it.
You're so welcome.